is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called so you spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
What up and welcome to Wednesday here at the KVJ show. Another beautiful day. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Good to see you all here. Good to see everybody in the chat room today on YouTube. Thank you all for waking up early and joining us. It's nice. These days, I don't know who's waking up and when and who's doing what. I have no clue.
What day is it?
It's Wednesday. Yeah.
I was driving to work and I could not figure out what day it was.
A lot of people are having that problem. They just don't know what's up, what's down, what's going on.
The alarming part's not even known. It's the fact that I don't even care. That's the alarming part.
I know.
I don't know and I don't care.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter.
It's all kind of just mushed together.
Yeah, it is definitely challenging times. My wife was trying to talk to me last night and explain what they might be doing with the schooling coming up next year because, you know, we're thinking about that. We got a kid that is heading from elementary into middle school. And so, you know, we have to figure out exactly where he's going to be going and trying to put all that down. And that's the whole other deal. But she was talking about they would alternate, like 1 week they would go 3 days, almost half days, then they would switch. And then the next week they would go 2 days.
That's not confusing.
I'm like, wait, what? So I don't know if that's just preliminary talks or if that is the plan that they're shaping up for next year.
Are they messing with you? Like, that sounds like...
Well, I think the thing is they want to get the kids back into classrooms to some extent, but they're not going to be able to have the full 30 kids per classroom. They're going to have to spread out desks. And so you would be on a schedule where I think it would be half of it would be in the classroom, half of it would be some of the virtual stuff. So that
different day.
Right. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What is going on with that? So like I said, I don't know if, and then again, you're going to have probably different stuff for public, private. Who knows who's going to be doing what? But boy, just to add to the confusion, if you don't know what day of the week it is, just wait till the fall when you're trying to send your kid to school and be like, wait, what day is it? Does my kid go to school today? Does my kid go for a whole day? Does he go for a half day? Is it the first part of the day or the second part of the day?
Why am I not wearing pants? I'm at the bus stop with my kid and I forgot pants.
Yeah.
That's going to get you locked up, my friend.
Yes. So it might be confusing now. What will the future be like? Everybody's still trying to figure it out. Nobody knows. But that, to me, was like, wow, if that is a quick snapshot into the future, it's actually going to get more confusing, if that's even possible.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, we will discuss, it sounds like Harvey Weinstein is not immediately going to be facing charges in Los Angeles. You know, he still has 5 charges of assault out there. What is going on exactly? I'll share that with you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Jason Derulo pretended to chip his teeth on TikTok. And then people are saying, no, he didn't chip his teeth. And then other people are saying, yes, he did chip his teeth. So here's what that sounded like. He had a power drill, and he had some corn on the cob attached to the power drill. And so when he would hit the and make it go rotating around fast, the corn would spin, and then he could, like, eat the corn fast.
Okay.
But I guess he's pretending in this video that the power drill knocked his 2 front teeth out.
So it didn't happen?
I don't know. I'm hearing mixed reports.
Probably a joke. Jason Derulo, he actually has really funny videos that he's been doing on social media. He's very good at it. There's a lot of stuff he's been goofing around with, and it's a lot of...
Did you see him jump into pants?
Yeah, I
That's
think
a good one,
I think I did
too.
see that. There was another one where he like knocked food on somebody. They're actually pretty funny and it's good, but they're all kind of goofy. So I would think this is probably a joke.
Then I got duped.
I would think it's a joke, but I mean, he's doing stuff that's still pretty funny.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should look at it like you got duped. Look at it like, okay, that's awesome.
Well, I know people who've done this on the internet that, I mean, I've seen the video where they've done the corn thing and it has knocked out their teeth.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Maybe
possible.
that's what inspired him.
Yeah, I haven't heard the story yet as to whether it did or not.
Hey, have y'all seen this? I've always wanted to try it. Life hack.
Yes. He pulls back the corn to reveal that his 2 front teeth are gone.
That's funny.
But people are saying that it's a prank. Either
Yeah.
way. I mean,
I'm guessing it's another one of his jokey videos, but
I
they're all good.
I like it. You're giving us an amusement, and
Yeah.
we're all debating whether or not it happened.
Yeah,
And that's
a win.
That's a win, yeah. In other news, Brad Pitt has a shout out for the graduating seniors.
Yeah, he did this for a school in his hometown of Springfield, a college that is there. There you go. Thank you very much, Brad Pitt. By the way, I saw that video. He looks amazing. I mean, how a guy just, and you know what, and it's always age appropriate handsomeness.
Yeah.
He was young and cute, and then he now is, but he still looks
Aging gracefully.
He looks amazing for
Yeah.
his age, but he looks older, but still is just handsome as anything.
Genetics, bro.
Gosh, it's amazing.
Is that his real hair, though?
I don't know. His hair looks. I was wondering that too, because obviously I pay attention to hair, and I'm like, I don't know. You can't. It's hard to tell anymore sometimes. And I'm like, I think it's legit. But gosh, he's blessed with everything.
Because I noticed him at that one award show. It's the one where everyone's drinking at the table and they're real loose.
Golden Globe.
Me and Denny's, we saw a clip of it. We go, man, how fantastic does Brad Pitt's hair look?
It's
Is
amazing.
it real?
It's amazing. I don't know. I think his is real, but it's a fun game to play because I think Tom Brady's, he's had help, right?
I think he's had help. I mean, we noticed that Tom Brady was seriously receding, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden he looked like a pony. It was
Yeah.
long and flowing and
Right.
wispy and perfect, and you're like,
yeah,
wait
and you don't
minute.
know what kind of help he's had, but there's something.
Somebody somewhere knows the secrets.
He
Yeah.
went to hair club.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what exactly he's got going on there.
Can we get his stylist on your due? Because, I mean, that is phenomenal. To look at Tom Brady.
I'm sure I can't afford his stylist.
Speaking of, dude, your hair looks great, by the way.
Oh, thank you,
I know
yeah.
you didn't like it. You said it was too
What?
short. It looks great.
No, too short on the sides. It's kind of like I look like the stunt double for the Skater Boy video. So
It's okay, though.
yeah, so I'd like to bring it down a little bit, but like I said, getting in there for an appointment. So maybe in another week I can go in there and readjust.
You got to make sure they give you your girl, the same girl that was doing it before, too. Because sometimes they'll give you the new girl, and
Yeah.
you just got to put your foot down
Well,
and
my
say,
regular
I don't want
girl-
the new girl.
Regular girl's out to the end of June, so I could go in 1st of July. That was the issue.
I don't like the new girl. I'm just saying.
But
I
she's,
do.
she's doing what she can.
I think it was
she doesn't
very
know.
sharp,
Well,
very impressive.
I'd never met her. I walked in. She's like, "So how do you normally do this?" And I'm like, and I tried to stress. I'm like, go a little shorter, But it's like, you're trying to steer somebody in, and then you don't know because they had styled it, and then I go home, it's like, and it just came rolling out, waves of hair. So yeah, so that's it. But when you're Tom Brady.
Oh, he don't get the new girl ever.
No, he doesn't. He has somebody that is. I mean, he's got a guy
pro.
that follows him around and massages him nonstop. So I can only imagine when it comes to his hair details, he's got that reliable. Like he could snap his fingers and they're there in 2 seconds.
And Giselle probably sets it all up.
hair be fixed.
And tells them exactly how it needs
Who
to
knows,
look.
yeah.
She probably stands there as they cut it and
Who
style
knows?
it.
Yeah, you got that kind of.
It's working for him.
I don't have that Tom Brady kind of energy.
Or money.
Yeah, right. I'm doing the best I can on a radio budget.
Finally here, Harvey Weinstein is not going to be coming back to Los Angeles to face those charges. He faces 5 other charges on top of the stuff that he's currently locked up for in New York. The Los Angeles County District Attorney said that basically, look, we were going to start the extradition, and we began that process on March 11th, but everything is now on hold due to the coronavirus, and so nobody's moving anywhere. Harvey's going to have to just stay put. But as soon as they can, they will extradite him and make him face those additional charges as well. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What do you think about today, Jay Bird?
We always talk about not trusting the internet. So even when I buy something or I'm researching it, I'm getting everyone's opinion, whether it's something on Yelp or if it's a medication or if it's anything. I trust word of mouth, people that I know in person or someone that I can kind of trust. Going on the internet, I'm not sure about all that. So I told you I went to Whole Foods the other day.
Yeah.
I kind of got duped, I think. I don't know.
What'd you buy?
I bought this thing called GABA Calm.
Is it homeopathic?
Gabacon?
GABA Calm.
Okay.
It's this lozenge you're supposed to suck on, and it's supposed to calm your nerves and relax you. And I was just wondering if anyone in our audience or if y'all have heard of this, has anyone taken this stuff and does it work, or is this just a bunch of hocus pocus? Is this just...
Well, you can always tell because the label says these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA and are not intended to actually treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any kind of uncalm mind.
So what had happened was...
The fine print there, apparently.
Well, I was over there, and I'm looking at these medicines or whatever you call them.
Homeopathic stuff, and sometimes the natural stuff ain't as good as the pharmaceuticals.
Well, of course not.
I'm sure there are some out there that are great. I haven't tried them all, but there's nothing like a little Xanax.
But no offense to you, Virginia.
There's that a Xanax endorsement.
I don't get paid for that, but I do use the product.
No offense to you, Virginia. I know you know about this stuff, but you also can be negative about things, and I just want to get an open opinion. I'm not completely trusting your opinion on the GABA Calm, but if anyone has taken this, are you seeing a benefit? Can you even notice a difference? Does it help you relax a little bit for anxiety purposes?
Did you take it?
I took one, but I took it and I fell asleep right away.
Okay.
That's
It didn't get in my system. Like I took it at nighttime before it could even hit me. I was already asleep, so I don't know if it worked or not.
Everything is going to hit everybody different. You have to really give it a shot. Take it around, what time do you normally go to bed? 9?
Every night's different.
So take it a little bit earlier than you would normally fall asleep, and then really pay attention. Don't have anything else in your system, which I know is going to be difficult.
Well, I was going to try to... I have nothing in my system today. I was going to pop one in there.
Right now?
Yeah, because you...
No, do not do that right now.
It's not going to make... It doesn't make you sleepy. It's just... It calms you. And I definitely need one when I'm talking to you.
Yeah, stress them out, Virginia, and then we'll put it to the test.
Just tell me the dirt of the day's coming up. All right, let me pop this thing. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to be tripping out over here. How potent can it be? It's over the counter.
But this is something that's supposed to calm you down. Do you really want to be calm? Oh, he just ate one.
No, I'm sucking on it. It's a lozenge. Well, if anyone knows... Because now I want to prove you wrong because you're so negative about it.
Well, I think we need to first stress Jay Bird out somehow, and then he starts gobbling up the GABA Calm or whatever.
I'll take it out.
I'm taking
it out.
Give me your phone. Let me go through your text messages.
Hell.
Let's see who he's been sexting.
I haven't sexted anybody.
In these times of quarantine, I'd bet all the money in my wallet there's been some frisky convo.
You're going to lose someone in your wallet.
All right, give me your phone.
I would never give you my phone, just on principle. I want to take a pill now.
Somebody did text in and said, yeah, I've been mentioning GABA forever.
Really?
I take it literally whenever I'm having a panic attack. It will calm him like, whoa.
Okay.
So somebody's endorsing it.
It's going to affect everybody different, and you just have to take it and see.
Yeah, well, I'm also bringing it up, too. I wanted to get the opinions of other people who have been taking it to see what they think of.
That dude likes it.
All right, that's one.
Or lady.
It's 1-to-1. Virginia, Not so.
I'm saying I've never taken it, therefore my opinion doesn't count.
I just wonder if a lot of those over-the-counter, because I remember one time someone suggested you need to take St. John's wort for your sleep issues. That was hilarious. Did not work.
I have trouble eating anything with wart in the name.
Yeah,
Just
I agree.
Yeah.
unappealing, guys.
Virginia, what do you have on your mind today?
Well, I told you how we're keeping Rocco entertained by getting him little treats. So every week he's all excited if he knows he's got something cool coming in the mail.
Okay.
His sister's been doing it, ordering like little bathing suits and stuff like that. And he's been doing it too, ordering affordable electronics. So last week we ordered him a used DVD player, but it comes with wires and remotes, and he can hook it up to the TV and play with it. And
That's cool.
Pull out all his dad's old DVDs. So we knew that would be perfect for him. Now he's been waiting every day for it to come. So when like the FedEx guy is driving through the neighborhood, he hears the truck and he'll run out to the curb. So yesterday it was so funny. The FedEx guy was delivering something to our neighbor.
Okay.
So Rocco hears the truck and he goes running out there in his pajama pants and nothing else. And the FedEx guy is bringing something up to the neighbor's porch, but he starts like shaking the guy down. He's like, "Hey, you got any DVD players on that truck?" And the guy's like, "Why?" And Rocco's like, "I'm waiting for a DVD player. It's supposed to be delivered this week." And the FedEx guy looks at him and goes, "What are you, from the 90s?" Because
Right.
I guess nobody's getting DVD
No,
players during this time.
Did Rocco get that joke?
No, he did not get the joke, but me and Panda were rolling in the yard laughing. And so now we're waiting for this. It only cost me like $15 too for this used DVD player, which is way cheaper than any new toys that are out there. So if you've got a kid like mine who loves the whole hooking things up, go buy cheap used electronics. It's definitely going to keep his mind occupied.
He don't know it's from the 90s.
No, and he don't care.
That's the first thing. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can
He
trick
doesn't know
your kid.
it's used. He doesn't know any of that. He just knows that he's got a package coming, like his sister and like me and like
exciting,
Panda.
yeah.
It's exciting, and it's something to look forward to. And that's what Panda was teaching me. He's like, "Look, we need to give kids the things to look forward to so they're excited, and it's not just a mundane existence."
Imagine if you raised your kid. Like they never went out to the outside world. Everything inside was all 1990s stuff. So when they finally got out, they're like, "What's happened out here?"
All I know is beta and VHS. What is this crazy world?
Well, from old technology to new, I thought this was a pretty cool deal and something that got my attention. It's definitely on my mind today. Joe Rogan has signed a $100 million exclusive deal with Spotify. That is a pretty massive deal. In fact, that's even bigger than Howard Stern's deal with Sirius this last time, which is $93 million. So it just goes to show that people are paying for podcasts, and Spotify is one of them, and how there might be a paradigm shift possibly in where people listen to their audio content.
Do you listen to that podcast?
I do every now and then. I see some of it online on video. I mean, we do a lot of what Joe Rogan does, where I'm sure our audience is probably the same, where, we're on the radio, we're on podcasts, we're also on YouTube, and I see a lot of his stuff. I actually watch it mainly on YouTube when I see it, because it's more divided up into segments and I get to exactly what I want.
That's how I watch it, too. It's always on YouTube. It's always showing up in my featured things. I watch quite a bit of those.
Yeah, it's really good topical commentary. He's doing stuff on that podcast that you really don't hear. I think that podcasts and those kind of things, they set themselves up well because, I said this for a while. Radio is set up in a way that you have to play this ratings game, and it's not always best for the consumer. And I think that podcasts and YouTube and things like that are set up better for the consumer, where you can talk about things in a style, in a pace that is good for somebody that's interested in that topic, but it doesn't translate well when you put it on a radio station and you got to deal with these ratings that we have to deal with.
Well, you're going through stuff that you don't have to go through. You have commercials and you've got music, and on a podcast, if you're listening to content and you got something like you're on the cliffhanger of something and then a song or commercial comes, that would interrupt that.
Yeah, and I don't like to have the platform dictate the content, which is what radio does to the KVJ show. the style and the way that they do the ratings, it dictates how we have to present our content. And, because it's what pays. That's why it's nice being Joe Rogan and having a Spotify deal where they're going to pay him $100 million to do what it is he does, and he does it the way that he does it.
And stay true to that delivery system that
Absolutely.
best suits the consumer.
Right.
Not
And
the delivery system.
And I preach that all the time, and that is my motto. Unfortunately, I have children, and I have a family, and I have bills. And if it weren't for that, then you would be ingesting the KVJ show a completely different way, because I believe more in what Joe Rogan does than, what we have to do a lot of times through radio.
Well, if you're looking for content, that's the only way. Who wants to be interrupted? Imagine you're watching a movie and like 20 minutes into it, you have a 10 or 15-minute break.
Well, now you're watching TBS.
Until the next scene?
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah. So, to me, doing what we do in the KVJ show, it's encouraging to see deals like this because I'm happy for Joe. I think it's great, and hopefully it does well. I think what it means when it says an exclusive deal is that if you use other podcast apps to get Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan experience, I don't think it's going to be available there anymore. I think you're going to have to go to Spotify to get it. I think that's what the word exclusive is meaning. So if you don't have Spotify, you would have to download it, kind of like Howard made you have to buy SiriusXM if you still wanted to listen to his show.
Gotcha.
And they'll probably do what they do now, put little clips up on YouTube to entice people to sign up.
Yeah, and I wonder if that will change his game.
Howard does that too.
Yes. So, but I wonder if it will, I assume that was addressed in the deal that Joe Rogan struck with Spotify. Will that stay exactly the same, or will they change that up to try to force people's hand to download Spotify and get it there so they aren't just checking out his podcast only on YouTube? I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm sure maybe in the story, if you go into the depths of it, it might have that. But anyway, just some fascinating stuff and how technology and the game continues to change a little bit more every single day. Well, I saw an interesting topic on Twitter, and I thought about this. Okay, the question here was about TED Talk, something else that you see a lot on YouTube. In fact, is that on any other platform? I only see them on YouTube. I don't know if they air anywhere or if it's just a YouTube type thing.
I see him on YouTube and I'll watch him, and some are good and some are like, oh, this was a waste of time. But the one thing I've noticed, you have to have TED Talk hands to be able to do a speech. You got to do that thing where you act like you know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
and you move your hands with every
You got to
word.
make that wheels on the bus.
Yes, that wheels on the bus kind of movement, because that shows the room you know what you're talking about.
You're right, yeah.
Who's Ted?
Now, I don't know who this Ted is. So the question here is, with no prior planning, what could you give an 18-minute TED Talk on right now?
Oh, boy.
If we just said, here's the stage, Jay Bird, and here's a microphone, you've got an audience, now go. And you're like, what? What's your topic?
Serial killers. I could also do G.I. Joes. I could do Star Wars figures. I could also do Billy Joel facts. There's a lot I could do.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you could rattle off.
Cryptozoology.
Whoa, yeah, you're right. Bigfoot.
I could talk about aliens. I would just go with the big three that I kind of am comfortable talking about.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Got to go with something you sort of know.
I think we should change TED Talks to Bird Talks.
Well, let's do it. Welcome to the bird's nest. Let's talk.
Bird Talks is you on a stage.
But he has to do like vodka shots throughout.
Give me a subject I don't know about and let me go out
Ooh,
there.
okay. Virginia, if you had to do an 18-minute TED Talk right now, no planning, what do you do?
The only thing that I think I could do would be cooking tips that I've just learned in my head over the years for different things, different processes, different sneaky tricks to make your stuff taste better.
Oh, wow, okay.
I could do that.
Okay, all right, yeah. I was thinking about mine, college football, there's some sports stuff in there, religion, that I think I could just rattle off 18 minutes off the top of my head.
You know some good history stuff, too, that could possibly work. Although you got to be careful. It might be boring depending on how you do it.
Yeah,
Yours sound boring.
No, you know what you're talking about, but I think you can make it fun.
Yeah, you have to do it and make it really interesting. So, and that's the trick of the TED Talk.
I know the thing that me and you could do together.
What's
if
that?
I brought out, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest, Fat Kevin, and we go an hour on snacks. There's no way we couldn't rock that house.
I
He
could
said
go for a
18
while.
minutes.
Oh,
He's extended it to an hour. Like, oh my God.
18 minutes is nothing.
Oh, yeah. Or sleep.
Yeah, we
We could do
that.
18 minutes on Little Debbie's alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting looking at the Twitter comments that people have given. They were asking, what would your topic be and which one of the following TED Talks would you most want to see? These are some of the ideas that people threw out. So if you were scrolling through YouTube and you saw all these different TED Talks, tell me the one that maybe you stop on and you watch.
Okay.
Because that's how I typically see a TED Talk is I'm like, nah, I don't care about that. I don't care. Oh, that looks good. I'll check that one out. Okay, so which one of these topics would grab you? The contents of Netflix, March 2020 to May 2020.
No.
Okay. That's somebody who's obviously been binge watching a lot during quarantine.
That'd be awful.
Jeffrey Epstein was an inside job.
Okay, I'm into that.
I think I'd dial that one out. Rolling a proper blunt.
Denny's? Just to critique them.
Why Betty White was actually the sexiest Golden Girl. Okay.
A little too cute.
Farts.
But what's the topic?
I think it would be enough. I don't know. I would, if it just said TED Talk farts, I would be like, okay, what are we talking about here?
I might get 5 minutes in. I'll give it 5 minutes.
Okay. How to get completely wasted while working from home and not getting caught.
No.
No, I wouldn't watch it.
I mean, you either have the skill level or you don't.
Agreed. You're like the chosen one. It's like a Jedi kind of a
Don't
thing.
try to take this project on if you don't have the skills.
How to build a bomb from the supplies you have in your medicine cabinet.
Bong or bomb?
Bomb.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if that should be out there.
I already have a bong in my medicine cabinet.
I like this one. How to lose social media followers.
I could give that one. I can wrap that up in 5 minutes. Just live tweet The Bachelor. You'll lose some followers.
How to make $500 a day panhandling. Okay.
I'd be interested in that one.
I'm intrigued. 18 one-minute short stories about all the guys I know named Ted. No.
No. By God, no.
That one falls flat.
How to spray paint your gut to make it look like you have abs.
Yes. just to trick Virginia one day to see if I could do it.
Okay. And how much I hate TED Talks.
Yeah, I might
15
actually watch
minutes on.
that.
Okay. Got a few celebrity birthdays worth mentioning today. Rachel Platten, who did Fight Song, is 39 today. And Cher. Any idea how old Cher is?
Oh, that's a good one because she is certainly doing things to make sure she remains facially young.
Oh, absolutely.
Cher is 81.
Okay. Bird's guess. What do you think, Virginia? How old is Cher? Really?
Show me 78.
78. Okay, good guess is 74.
Okay.
Ooh.
We made her older. That's not nice.
Well, maybe it's
Sorry.
just...
I didn't mean it.
Yeah, it's not that she looks that way. You're just thinking, okay, because it doesn't seem like anything on her is older than 12 years old. But the frame itself is 74.
She's my hero.
Also got a birthday shout out, 24th birthday to my daughter, Anissa. Love you so much. Good luck on your state exam today from Mom, Mark, Tony, and Nico. So there you go. Happy birthday there.
If you love KVJ on the radio, you'll love them even more on Instagram. Follow at KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Drama, drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain, ain't you? You're Facebook fishing, Facebook fishing.
I want to say thanks when you guys send us the entertaining threads that you see on your social media. Donna from Port St. Lucie had sent this one in to us, and it was a conversation that started up from a post about a Florida meme saying that there were 663 miles of beaches in the state of Florida. And that just started off the dumbest fight you'd ever believe that could possibly happen on social media. I don't know. I bet you can probably believe a lot, though. John will be played by Jaybird here today.
Oh, the dumb guy. Interesting casting, Kevin. Your casting says it all.
Everybody's got a role.
Denny's is going to play the role of Matthew. Virginia, you take Kate, and I will play a guy named Ryan that jumps in here to this whole discussion. So here is the meme posted There are 663 miles of beaches in Florida, and we start with John's response.
Oh, well, Florida is an island.
Get a load of this dumbass.
Someone needs to revisit third grade geography.
Clearly, this is not a place where you can express an opinion.
John, this isn't even an opinion. It can be proven that Florida is not an island.
Let me guess, John. You also think the world is flat?
Let's just say that there are a lot of things about the Earth that we don't necessarily know.
Well, you know what, John? That might be true, but it was settled a long time ago that the state of Florida is actually a peninsula.
And I am definitely more stupid for reading this post.
You were stupid before reading this post, Kate? Don't blame me. I just checked Google Earth, and Florida definitely an island.
No, it is not. You say it looks like an island on Google Earth, and I'm here to tell you that it doesn't. You need glasses, John.
It does to me, and yes, I used my glasses.
The Florida Keys are a chain of islands.
Exactly. Florida's an island.
John, just stop. You're making everyone cry.
That's not, I mean, he's trolling, right? He's not being real.
I don't know. You don't know intent when you see that. And it is possible, I think at the end, when I was reading that, I think he was looking at the Florida Keys and he didn't know the difference. And he thought that was just the whole state of Florida.
And then he started double downing.
And he started double downing when he's like, oh, that's right. It goes up there. But, Florida Keys are a chain of islands.
Listen, John, if you're listening, double downing on stupid never works. Trust me.
Okay. All right, got another.
You're not even saying it right. It's doubling down.
Why don't you get off my case?
I know, right?
Always got to get on me.
Always, yeah.
Maybe I was being ironic with my words. Maybe my comedy is just a level you can't get to.
He's got a level of comedy you don't understand, Virginia.
I'm sorry I doubted your intellect.
Yeah, my friend over here, I don't know if you ever met him, Denny's joke jury guy, kind of rubbing off on me.
Rub more, Denny's, quick.
Here's another post that we got with Tim, who hates liars, especially because he's been dating one, apparently.
Oh, no,
that's
Tim.
not good.
He's going off. We'll find out exactly what Tim's woman was lying to him about. Jaybird, you can play the role of Tim. I'm going to play the role of Deborah. Virginia, you can be Gary. And Denny's will be Carla.
Okay.
And they're Irish?
All of them. They're all Irish. And go.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, all right.
So I hate liars, especially when they're dating one. Why are women the biggest liars on the planet? Oh, shake my head.
Oh, Timmy boy, are you okay? What are you even talking about? Who's lying? I didn't even know you were dating anyone.
Oh, the girl that I'm dating. Oh, the girl that I'm dating said she...
When you're doing an accent and it messes up your reading.
Can you just... hold on, I'm very emotional. The girl I'm dating said she made her meat lasagna from scratch. Then I find out it's store-bought? She lied to me, and that's not cool. Facts. Women lie more than men.
Oh, Timmy, the girl you're dating lied about making her own lasagna? Okay, that's a big no-no. You need to dump that bitch ASAP. I mean, who lies about making lasagna?
Is that Irish?
Kevin morphs from Irish into Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah. Terrible. I don't have an Irish accent, obviously, at all.
Neither do I.
I have nothing to go with here. I have nothing to go with.
No offense, Tim, but you're the one acting like a little biatch right now. Be thankful that this woman actually cares enough to make you dinner. Don't sweat the small stuff, dude. It makes you look like we're pathetic on social media.
Here comes Carla.
Oh, so Tim, people are dying from the coronavirus and you're complaining about frozen lasagna being store-bought. Talk about the first world problems. Sorry, dude, but your privilege is showing, and it's kind of gross. P.S. Not all women are liars. Just saying. Might want to edit your post.
Tim, I'm at a point where I might start blocking your posts. Calling all women liars is so misogynistic, especially since it's the woman of the word who keep everything going during this pandemic. The future is female, biatch.
Hey, Gary. You need to get off social media and go find your testicles. You're only kissing the ass of women to look good publicly and to possibly get laid. If you don't like Tim's post, don't follow him. Any woman that lies about making lasagna, whatever it might be, can't be trusted, and you need to dump her ass to the curb.
In my experience, women definitely lie more than men. A lie is a lie, even if it's about lasagna. And if some,
Oh boy.
hold on.
She's having trouble, y'all.
I'm getting very hot under the collar. If some of you snowflakes can take my harsh opinions, maybe you need to stop following me, period. Only thing worse than lying women is an oversensitive snowflake.
Snowflake.
These are facts, and facts don't care about your feelings, people.
Snowflake.
That felt good for me.
No. Oh my gosh. I definitely have the worst Irish accent on the show. It's not even close.
You morphed into two different
Terrible.
languages.
Oh, it's terrible.
Kevin starts out O'Shea's, but he ends
Terrible.
up Rosalitas.
I can hold it for a word, maybe. Oh my gosh. Terrible. Wow, I need to work on that. Oh, that was awful.
Denny's did the best.
He did.
Denny's
Denny's
did
was
great.
bad.
Great job, kid.
Who
Denny's
knew?
was not
Are
bad.
you part Irish?
No, well, I am actually.
You
Not
are?
much though.
Okay, from your dad's side?
It is
Look at that.
German Irish on the dad's side.
Look at that. It shows.
No, yeah, thanks.
I like Denny's honesty. Are you Irish? No, not at all. Yeah, I am.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Been a
No,
while.
not at all. Not a bit. Yeah, I am. What? Got another challenge for our World Record Wednesday. See how close that we can come here. Again, this is kind of a tandem team type thing that we're doing. This is a world record that was set in June of last year on a Japanese TV show. These two guys were standing a fair distance apart, and it was the most marshmallows caught by mouth in 1 minute. They did 53. Now, with our World Record Wednesday, we just want to see, how close we can come to getting to the mark. And 53 in 1 minute, I was watching the video of it, and by the end of a minute, I'm like going, okay, this went on too long. 30 seconds, I think, is the better mark, and I want to see if we can get half of that, 25 in 30 seconds. And to let you know what they did, one guy was chucking the marshmallows up in the air, and you want to kind of get it in the set place. What you do, you got to have somebody that is impeccable in counting. You don't eat the marshmallow. You catch it, and you spit it right back out.
Okay.
So the marshmallow's up in the air, you catch, and you... Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're not eating the marshmallows. That's not part of the record.
A big part's going to be the arcing. Now, can we learn from our mistakes of the past that some of the stuff that you threw to me the last time was a little too low?
Okay.
Give me an arc. Give me a chance, coach.
Okay. All right, so put it... Yeah, I think it's better to put it high.
You got to go high. Denny's not that kind of high.
He's like, check.
Record...
You guys got my attention.
Yeah.
What?
Record 53 in 60 seconds. That's almost one marshmallow per second that they did. We're putting our mark at 25 and 30.
How do you feel? Are you the guy? Are you the guy to get it in the hole?
I'm definitely the guy.
All right.
Without a doubt. There's no doubt.
Okay.
I'm the guy here. I'm the best we have.
I promise you I will not eat the marshmallow.
Yeah, that's the only thing. You gotta make sure, because that'll trip you up if you
And that's
start
a
choking.
concern.
Yeah.
He is not going to be able to resist eating a couple.
I got this. This is good. This is good. It's good discipline.
Yeah, don't let that thing get lodged in your whatever it might
No,
be.
open spit. Open spit.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, baby, I got this.
This is not a corona-friendly game to play with strangers.
Do not play this at
There's
home.
going to be so much spittle.
Oh, there will.
There is.
Over under. What do you think we do? 25 and 30 is the mark, Virginia.
25 and 30. I think he'll do 19.
No, not he. We. We're in this together.
Okay.
Blood in, blood
Virginia's
out.
going under. Okay.
Slightly under.
Okay.
Me,
Suits. You over under 25. He's under again.
Reek.
Good figure.
How dare he be realistic?
You're the
How dare you tell the truth?
You're such a negative hype man. Imagine having a negative hype man always around you.
I got to balance your overconfidence based on nothing.
Oh, we are not. We're not confident. In fact, we're two shells of a men.
Oh, wait. I haven't even given my verdict yet. Denny's, you think over or under? What do you think?
I think over.
I love Denny's.
Denny's.
Going to the sky.
Denny's hasn't
baby.
been right once though.
He lies to us.
He goes over every week and misses.
Oh, boy, I like it.
Yeah, I'm calling for just over. It's going to be right about 26.
Okay.
Weird, because I think we're going to get 31.
Okay. I love that. That would be more than one marshmallow a second.
Okay, if I do that, I'm jumping on you. Just get ready.
Okay. All right, I'll take my pants off.
That's not the ready he meant.
Okay. All right, here we go. So the world record, 53 and 60. We're trying to do 25 and 30 seconds. Denny's going to work the clock here.
Is our mathlete Virginia the counter?
Yeah, you can't. And everybody else who's watching KVJ TV. So, yeah, that's the trick. You've got to be really on it and watch to see. Like, if one careens off his mouth, obviously you can't count that.
Okay.
All right.
Suits watch 2.
Get it all set here. And by the way, if you're wondering, these are the larger marshmallows that we're using, not the small, tiny ones, just for the effect. Okay, here we go.
All right.
You count it down, Denny's, and tell me when.
All right, we're going to count in 3, 2, 1, go.
1,
Arc it.
2, 3,
Don't swear.
I didn't.
That was close.
4,
All right, we're halfway through.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And time.
We have 11, ladies.
Jeez. Gosh. We did terrible. Oh, man.
You know what, man? I swear if we had one more round. If we had one more round.
You would do worse. I predict 9.
We did get a little bit of a groove there for a second where I think we got 3 out of 4.
We did. I think my teeth are too
He
big.
was standing still and he's winded.
All right, come on.
God, you were so evil.
I know, right?
You were so evil. Your poor
I mean,
panda.
we're over here wallowing in loss. I know. I mean, we're already like taking the fact that we did not perform very well at all of this.
I mean, we're leaving it on stage. We're performing our hearts out.
By the way, I can't believe you stood there and you're winded.
You're lucky I didn't do what I wanted to do. Kevin wouldn't let me. I wanted to put a few white rocks in there.
Oh, no, God.
You're a real life Lucy.
This is terrible. White rocks.
You would have lost a tooth like Jason Derulo.
Someone had the balls to email me the other day. You're too hard on Virginia. She's so
What?
sweet. They were being
No.
stone cold serious.
That had to be from her mom.
I agree.
So she's like,
I wrote it.
You're always ripping on the dirt of the day. She's so sweet. She's a mother. She's like, oh, she's a mother, all right. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, gosh, I thought we were better than that.
We are.
What was the final tally? 11?
11.
Gosh,
We
in
are
30
better than that.
seconds?
I dropped. It was my fault.
No.
No, it was. I could have
okay.
at least got 6 more. I think my teeth are too big.
You do not have huge
No,
teeth.
you don't.
Then I have a small mouth.
That's true. You don't have as big of a mouth as me.
Well, no one's going to argue that.
I mean, it must be so nice. The queen just sits on her
I
ass.
know, right.
Just, that's
Nice and
terrible.
comfortable over here.
That's
We're doing all the heavy
awful.
lifting over here.
Dirt of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. I do feel like we need to try it again, though. Maybe after the show,
Brother.
we'll do a video and see if we can't beat 11.
I'll
in
make it
30.
priority 1.
Yeah, I think that would happen. I think we could crush that. People were saying Virginia needs to put her money where her mouth is. Like, literally. She was giving us a hard time. We just tried World Record Wednesday. Jaber and I did another tandem event where I was tossing marshmallows, and he was trying to catch them. We got 11 marshmallows in 30 seconds. The record is 53 marshmallows in 60 seconds, so we're just trying to get 25 and 30. She's giving Jaybird a hard time because he was winded after the
But
event.
you're making it seem like I'm just standing there. No, you have to like go down, squat up. It's believe it or not, it's a lot more intense than you think it is.
Well, to put your money where your mouth is would mean I'm over here saying I can do it better. That never came out of my mouth.
No, you just like she just
I'm just
They're
making
just
fun
saying
of
since
you.
she's trolling.
she just
yeah.
making insults.
I'm just trolling you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would do better.
Look, the people wanted to see it. Don't yell at Kevin.
Yeah,
He's just
no,
reading the
Yeah,
comments.
that's all I'm doing. Checking the comments here. That's what the people were saying.
Well, I mean, I don't think I would do better.
Yeah.
But you did bad. I think I would be worse.
Well, there you go. You're bad, I'm worse. Okay, that should be the name of the show. Bad and worse.
I can get that on a T-shirt.
Okay. How would you handle this situation? Your photo, or at least a photo of something on your body, pops up on a website that you didn't post and didn't even know was going to be posted. And on top of it, it turns out that the person who posted it is likely making money.
I saw this happen to our old traffic girl, Andrea. Somebody snatched her stuff and was trying to use it.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I've heard about this stuff going on. Now, I unfortunately don't have anything worth photographing that would make money, but people who have a desirable face, body, whatever it might be, I
Like
could see
she
this being an
does.
issue. Yeah. This is kind of happening to Stacy, too, and it's kind of a weird thing to, I guess, have captured. And she has a suspect, but I don't know if she has enough evidence. So, Stacy, what exactly is popping up? Who do you think did it, and what's going on here?
Yeah, so basically, my roommate and I have been friends since high school, and we're like super close.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure she did it, and if she did, she totally crossed the line.
Okay.
So another friend of mine the other week sent me a pic of, and just was like, "Is this you?" And it was a picture of my feet on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she like saw it on this website that had people advertising for feet like photos,
Okay.
and people were getting paid for them. Like they were paying people to send in feet pictures.
Weird.
And yeah, it was definitely my feet. And the girl who like told me about it,
Mm-hmm.
she was there when the photo was taken, so that's how she knew. But the only other person with that picture was my roommate. Like, she was the other person who was there with us on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and she's the only other person with the picture, so I know she had to have done it.
Okay. Have you talked to her about it?
Yeah, so I ended up asking her about it, and she totally denied it, said she was completely offended. I would even ask, like, how dare I?
Mm-hmm.
So, I did, like, a little deeper dive on that website and found 3 more photos that I know are my feet.
What?
Like, one of the photos was actually like my feet on our kitchen tile, and I didn't take that picture. I know that's our tile. I know that's my feet. I know I didn't take that picture.
Wow.
And now I'm super creeped out, and I have no idea like what to do now. She's denying it.
Yeah. I mean, the suspect right now, what we've got for context clues seems like she would definitely be guilty of doing it. But if she's denying it,
It'd be nice if she'd give you a cut of any kind of money she's making, if she's making any money.
You need to print these pictures out and then confront her with the pictures and say, look, I know you took them. I know this is what's going on. Why are you creeping, and why are you so weird? And I don't want to be your friend or roommate.
Probably selling the pictures.
yeah, it seems like, I mean, when you're looking at all the circumstantial evidence right now, yes, it appears like your roommate, in a very weird way, is taking photos of your feet, posting them online, and making money of them.
This is her side hustle.
But yes, off of your feet, but then is denying that she's doing it. But you're right. Like, well, then who took the one, to me, on your kitchen tile is the one that...
It's obvious. You know your tile.
Right.
You know your feet. Other people are seeing it, and they know it's your feet.
Right.
That's how great your feet are.
Right.
I mean, you must have awesome feet. I would honestly like to see a picture of them. I think that you need to confront her with all the pictures printed out on color paper and say, bitch, what's going on?
If this happened to you, Virginia, one of your friends did that. She's like, look, you find out that it's your feet and all that, but she comes, well, here's a $5,000 check.
We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Would you really be okay with that?
Yeah. Well, I gotta know how much she's making. Like,
Yeah.
if she's making $100,000 and she cuts me $5, then I'm pissed. But I mean, she has the ingenuity to have put them in a place where they're making money. She should split it with her.
Stacy, would you post these photos if you were making money off of them, or is it just the concept of having creepers looking at your feet that you don't like?
Oh my God, I don't even know.
Yeah. Okay. I guess
Yeah,
money
I mean,
talks.
If I really needed the money, for sure. But
Yeah.
Yeah, money's money.
Money is money.
These
Okay.
feet, it's harmless, I think, to take a picture of your feet and sell it. Doesn't hurt you.
But is it harmless to not tell someone you're taking a picture of their feet? And
No.
That's not cool.
First of all, I mean, it's a violation, one. Two, the fact that the roommate's making money off of Stacy's feet is completely wrong. It's not even like, give me a cut. It's like, no, give me every penny of this. This is my feet.
If she won't give you a cut,
I wouldn't even take a cut. I'd be like going, no, you're not making money off my feet. Why would she even need the roommate?
Well,
you can't post a photo yourself?
she's figured out the platform to put them on and all that stuff. Like, I wouldn't even know where to go look to start making money off of your feet if you have great feet.
Yeah, how did she find out? How did she find the picture? It
came from a friend that talked to her and said, hey, have you seen this photo on this site? And then she's like, the only other person that was with us was your roommate. And then she goes and she does a deeper dive and she finds other photos, including the one in the kitchen. And she's like, okay, it's likely the roommate.
How creepy is the friend on the site? They're like, I recognize your foot as they were scouring that site. They were on a foot website and they noticed it was your foot.
Yeah.
They got a foot fetish.
You need new friends.
Yeah, your friends are all into feet, man.
What are these?
And you've been cursed with these beautiful feet that I still want to see.
Now, I'm wondering, because there are foot fetish sites, and there are probably sites where they just have foot models that are even modeling shoes and things like that. They have hand models. I remember that being a Seinfeld episode.
They do. You're right.
So I assume they have foot models.
We had a boss that told us he was a hand model. Remember that?
We've had a lot of weird bosses.
We just have had a lot
He
of weird...
did have really nice hands.
Okay.
So I kind of believed him, but I also was looking at him like, I don't know. You seem like a goofy radio
It sounds
guy.
like an odd pickup line.
It does. Radio attracts
Yeah.
weird people, man.
I know.
Right.
I'm looking at two.
I'm just saying, it does attract weird people.
Yeah, I think that in a situation like this, you can't always have conclusive proof. I mean, there's enough circumstantial evidence, I think, in this to convict the roommate, and enough to say it's got to stop. I don't know that I would want to live with somebody that would betray your trust, that would sneak a photo of you doing something that you think is in the confines and the safety of your own home and then putting it on a public platform. To me, that would be a deal breaker as a roommate.
Yeah, it's the invasion of privacy. It's the sneakery, and that's the worst part of it. And then third, I would say the fact that I'm not getting a cut and they're my damn feet.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you got to make the money off of that. This apparently happens, though. Somebody texted and said, yeah, my daughter's crazy ex-boyfriend said he posted some inappropriate pictures of her on a porn site. I've tried to contact the website and still have not been able to get a response from them.
See, that to me, you should go up the river for that one. If you're posting stuff on
Yeah.
a sexual nature on a website and someone's not cool with that, that's dirty.
It's revenge porn.
It
isn't
is.
that?
It's absolutely revenge porn. Guy, girl, I don't care who you are. You don't have a right to do that.
Somebody said, too, that anybody can steal a picture from your Facebook page and share it or else claim it as their own. And if, let's say, for instance, because I do see a lot of photos of girls' feet. It's typically like they're laying at the beach. And
Bet you do, Ralston.
that one shot on Instagram and whatever where they're laying out and they're showing the ocean, but their feet are always in the shot. There's like 8 million of those.
Ralston's a premium member to footlicker.com.
Would
Yeah.
that blow your mind if you found out secretly Kevin had the biggest foot fetish?
It
Yes.
would blow my mind.
If Kevin had
I'd be like, I
any
have what?
fetish,
No, but if he was hiding it from us and you found out he had all these pictures of feet.
the boy
Wow.
is vanilla. If he had any fetish, I would be like, what?
Yeah, I
would.
promise you it ain't going to be feet.
It would blow my mind, though.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily on the positive side of feet. Yeah, okay. Has anybody ever stolen anybody's photo and you found out it was trying to make money off it? That would, first of all, one, I'd be going, okay, I can make money off of these just regular photos. That's intriguing.
And how much money exactly are we talking about? I really would like to know.
Probably varies.
Did she make $20 or did she make like $500?
Well, didn't you dabble in the feet game for a minute or two? That one guy who was emailing you, there was money talked about. Then he kind of got weird.
No, he wanted my socks. And then I was like, no, dude, I ain't giving you my socks. You're weird. Bye. And then he kept coming at me and he said, I'll donate $100 to Little Smiles if you send me your socks.
Right.
And so I was like, all right, well, you hit me in my weak spot. So I wore these socks to bed and around the house for like a week. And they were cute socks. I bought them just special just for this. And then I put them in a package and mailed them to him. And he said he was going to mail me a check for $100 for Little Smiles, and he never did.
Oh, dang. You got took.
I got catfish.
Oh, man.
So
You got foot fish.
What?
I got foot fish.
You did.
I sent homeboy a nice pair of socks that were like $5 socks. That's fancy.
Yeah.
And I had worn them for a whole week, getting them all stanked up for him.
I don't want to speak for you, Kev, but I mean, I'm shocked that the pervy foot fetish guy didn't come through with his promise.
You just can't trust these pervy foot fetish guys.
I mean, think
He's
about
giving them all a bad name.
Think about who you put your trust into.
I'll never believe in people again.
What a story.
It's real. I swear. I put my hand on a Bible.
No one doubts that.
And maybe the bigger story here is people wanting to know where they can find this feet money. I got sexy long arch and a big fat toe. I can make them dirty. Am I doing this right?
Our old intern Annabelle might have the best feet I've ever seen
Was
on
it
a
feet?
human.
Do you remember what it was they were taking of hers and making money off of?
I don't know if she's ever done this. She should.
You said somebody was ganking her photos, though. and-
That was our traffic girl.
Yeah, I know.
They were using her profile pic.
Okay. Do you know what kind of site it was?
I think they were using it to make other profiles, like on Facebook and stuff like that, to pass themselves off as her.
Wow.
People are saying you gotta when it comes to all this stuff where you're getting paid, you gotta get the money up front, Virginia.
I didn't know. I'm a newbie.
Yeah, don't trust these creepy foot fetish guys.
Be careful when you delve into the world of fetish. It ain't your grandmama's world.
It's a dark cave.
Yes.
I wasn't ready.
Well, yesterday we were asking you which is better. We had some Twitter poll action going on as we answered some questions here in our own studio. We were talking about beer, wine, and spirits. And I was really surprised with how poorly in the KVJ Nation poll we did that wine performed. Only got 17% of the votes.
I'm not. We got a hardcore audience, baby.
Dang. Number one was spirits with 44%, beer second, 39%, wine all the way in third at 17%.
I'm not shocked with those numbers, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We also asked about Chili's or TGI Fridays.
Chili's won, didn't it?
Not even close. Wasn't even close. 77% to 23%.
Wow.
Yeah, Chili's kills it, y'all.
They
Not
had
even
the whole
close.
2 for 1, or was it 2 for 1 all day, every day?
I think it was 3 for 1.
No, I
At
don't
one
think.
point.
No. 3 for 1 sounds.
Presidente margaritas were the best. That's my favorite one.
Yeah. Some of the other ones will get posted up today, possibly, but I'm not sure they're going to be close either. Tony the Tiger King.
I think Tony the Tiger wins.
I do too. I think. I don't know. I'll post that up and see. Ronald McDonald or Wendy from Wendy's. I don't even think that would be close. I think
No.
like Ronald McDonald would get 90%. Mike Myers movies or Michael Myers movies. I think Mike Myers would win.
I do not.
Really?
I think Michael Myers, the Halloween franchise, will win.
Okay. I'll have to post some of those up and see. We do have a cutting, very important poll that's up there right now, taking space on Twitter. What is the worst kind of sweat? Boob, butt, or ball? I mean, this is the hard cutting stuff you need to know.
I voted, but here's how I know what I voted for is going to win. Everybody's got a butt. Not
Yep.
everybody has balls and boobs.
You're
So
right.
you voted butt?
Of course.
I don't know, man.
I want to be with the majority. Everybody's got a butt.
I don't know if that's the worst. So, yeah, I think Nard sweat might be worse than the butt.
I would never know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so where is the rankings on these three? Is Virginia right? Or, Jaybird, do you think ball sweat would be one, huh?
I do. Do girls get
Yeah, we know.
No, okay.
Their own kind of sweat. I'll help you out there. I can see you're going to struggle on that.
Oh, I have like 5 other things I could say that I can't say.
Yeah.
Podcast talk?
Yes.
Okay.
All the other words for girl sweat, go.
It probably just should have been, yeah.
We could play a game and go around the room, and it'd be so fun.
It just should have been nether region.
Yeah, I guess you're
But
right.
it doesn't start with a B. It's not as fun.
I hear you.
Okay, so what are the numbers on that? I got it for you coming up in minutes.
Want to feel better about your own messed up life? Check out the people in the Whacked Out News every weekday morning at 8:45 on the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Yesterday was the first day I was just outside and I was sopping wet in sweat. And I was like, it's back. Okay, here we go.
Gross.
Yeah, that's it. You know, we would dabble in and out, but no, we're in it now. It is rainy season. It looked like it. It felt like it. It was so hot and muggy yesterday. And it takes a little while to get set. I find myself that probably by July, I'm just kind of used to sweating immediately when you walk outside, and I feel like I've kind of gotten acclimated to it. But coming off of it, it takes a little while. It's kind of jarring. That's probably how tourists must feel when they come down to South Florida in like August and they're like,
what the heck?
It's even just harder to breathe. I noticed that walking out of the building yesterday. I was like, it's like choking.
Well, it was so glaring. Remember, we went to California together, all of us, in the summer, quite a few years back. But we had a balcony at our hotel, and I remember it being like hot, like in the 90s, like it is here.
Yeah.
And I went out on the balcony in California, and I was like, this is great. I love this. Like, you can actually take deep breaths.
Right.
You can sit out. You can have, like, a moment. Yeah, it's warm, but it's just different. That humidity is just a different toll that it takes on a human.
No, it is.
I wish you had nards so you could just feel what we feel.
Me too?
I wish I had boobs.
No one doubts that. But you'd be playing with them all the time. It'd be distracting.
I guess you guys don't do that a lot.
Virginia's rationale was right on this. We said, what is the worst kind of sweat? Butt, by far, 55%. Ball, 29. Boob, 16.
Just because not all of us have balls or boobs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you had the argument between any of those, that's how it all ranks out. So boob is the least offensive, butt is the worst.
All right, we're doing scientific work. I'm glad we're back to the science stuff on this show.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I love seeing how these polls pan out here. It's kind of a fun little thing. And I also posted the question, what is better? We had a bunch of them that we posted up the day before. We did Mike Myers movies or Michael Myers Halloween. And Mike Myers movies right now is winning with 65% of the vote.
It's still early, though.
It is still early.
Sinicki, I see you eyeballing me.
I can't vote because I don't feel like I've equally absorbed.
I'd love to do a Halloween marathon with y'all.
Oh, my gosh. I would have nightmares. I should not.
Yeah. No offense to you. I just don't want to do a Halloween marathon with anybody.
No, I get it. Yeah. I get it. I'm not taking it personal.
We don't, hate you as a person. We just hate the idea.
I get it.
Yes.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the Whacked Out News. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the Whacked Out News. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, finally glad for once that one of these viral reports about people doing it wrong when it comes to social distancing and handling the coronavirus is not happening in the state of Florida. So you don't have to see Florida hashtag again.
Nice.
This one actually is in Texas, in Galveston. They've got the topless Jeep week going on, and the beaches are packed, and law enforcement there is like, well, what are we going to do about it, you know? So here's some of the fine ladies that were featured in this news report on Jeep Week.
Been in quarantine, and I need to get out and party. Woo! What's better than beach and a few drinks and Jeeps? Man, getting better than that. Wash them hands for 20 seconds and keep them clean with their Germ-X. Totally.
Yep.
Law enforcement's definitely made their visitability and made people...
What was that?
Visitability, Kevin.
It's okay. It's not.
It's the ability to visit.
It's not visibility. It's visitability.
Yes.
Their visitability and made people chill out about it not being as crazy. The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all gravy, baby.
Okay.
All gravy,
All
baby.
gravy, baby. Love that. All gravy, baby. Okay. There's another fun story about a 56-year-old woman in Vero Beach who got arrested for cleaning her garage topless. Then, to bring attention to herself, started banging on a recycling bin. Just saying, hey, look at me. That's all fine and sexy, but she was also doing it for the kid that was across the street. That's what got her arrested. Police in Poughkeepsie, New York say a very drunk man claimed he was shot in his buttocks.
Oh, my.
They say that's the best place to be shot.
Yes, well, that's what he claimed, and then they're like, okay, where'd you get shot? Shot right here. And like, there's not even a mark, sir.
Oh, my.
Yeah. How drunk are you? Or else it was his cheap ploy to get them to stare at his ass. I don't know.
They say that's the best place to get shot, but what if it's the middle of the butt?
Yeah, you got to go cheek, not crack.
Exactly. Crack, I think it's going to end your life.
It could. A couple in Pinellas Park, Florida, got into an argument yesterday when the woman proposed going to a swingers club.
Oh, my girl.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all gravy, baby.
Now might be not the time for that.
Yeah.
It's all gravy, baby.
It was not well received, and there was a little pushing and shoving that went on, and he got arrested for domestic battery.
She should have been arrested for bad idea.
Yeah, well, it's a bad idea, yes. It's true. So obviously not well received.
Were they fighting naked?
I don't know. That's a good question. It wasn't in the story, but you would think you'd want to include that if it had been. Now, the rest of the stuff we got on here today is just the insanity over people fighting about masks. There's a convenience store in Kentucky that has told its customers to take off their face masks or go somewhere else.
Take it off.
Take it off. Yes, there was a sign they had posted that said, "No face mask allowed in the store. Lower your mask or go somewhere else. Stop listening to Governor Bashir. He's a dumbass." And
so they're making you take off the mask.
They
Oh,
were.
my.
And then that sign started going viral, and they got all these negative messages that were coming in, so they changed their tune, saying they would not turn away customers who are wearing face coverings.
Mixed messages, anyone?
Well, that's just how you do it wrong.
Yeah. Also, problems at a Costco. This had to do with their new safety rule where Costco requires all shoppers and employees to wear a mask inside. Of course, this customer would not put it on. The dude behind the camera said he was breaking Costco's rule because it's a free country and he's not a bleeping sheep. So he went and made a viral video about it just to show you he's not going to wear it.
Did he actually get into Costco?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He still
Did they let him check out?
You can see the video and everything that happens. He goes on there and he puts the whole thing and he says, "Stop being a COVID dummy." So he goes in there and he's in the store. He's walking all around. He's got his card. Everybody else is those sheep that have their masks on. But he's not doing it. So there you go. Yeah, looks like he went through. I mean, if you work at a store and you're making whatever you make an hour, I mean, are you like, look, I'm just here to like ring people up.
Exactly. Dude,
not
I didn't sign
security.
on for this,
And
man.
I would just rather the least amount of people be breathing on me.
Yeah.
That's all the cashier wants. So if you can wear a
Right.
mask just to make them feel better.
You don't want the conflict because if they're not wearing the mask now, they probably haven't been social distancing. So if they are contagious and they're shedding, you having a fight with them and them raising their voice is propelling more coronavirus into yours. And you're right. It ain't worth it. I
Don't
care.
do it for you.
Yeah.
Maybe do it for them. Because, I mean, they don't want to be there anyway, putting their life at risk.
If you're a cashier, you're thinking, I didn't sign on to get into this argument with
Yeah.
people about masks. I'm not your mask bouncer.
I'm
Yeah.
here to scan bulk cases of water. Okay? I'm not making that much money to fight with people.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Michael sent us an email. He said, "I was in the checkout line at Target in St. Augustine, and yes, I was social distancing and wearing my mask, Virginia law. And this woman wearing a mask in front of me saw this African-American family that was walking into the store, a mom and 4 kids not wearing masks, and said, 'Where are your masks, everyone?' And the mom said, 'Shut the bleep up, lady. That's how bees get killed. You ain't even wearing your mask, right, B?' They walked off, and I looked back, and the lady had the mask on, but only over the mouth, not the nose. I giggled inside, bleeping Karens. So, Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Everybody calling everybody out there. And there is a guy that's been charged with attempted murder for allegedly shooting a Waffle House employee in Aurora, Colorado after being asked to wear a face mask covering inside the restaurant.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Shooting in the Waffle House?
Yeah, shot him in the Waffle House because he tried telling him to put a face mask on.
Used to be one of the most peaceful places on earth.
Really?
Waffle House.
That's not my account.
Yeah.
I've seen quite a bit of drama happen in a Waffle House parking lot.
Well, yeah, because you're all in there drunk at 2 a.m.
I would do anything for some Waffle House home fries, some hash browns.
I'll fight you for them.
Yeah, I would. I'd fight you too.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I was looking at what people are going to be doing this weekend. I hope the weather holds up, but, it's kind of weird. Are you pumped, or is it not a big deal that this is Memorial Day weekend? It's a 3-day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you're in
Suits
quarantine.
had to remind me we have off Monday. I was like, we do? Oh, yeah, we do.
I know. So
Are we off Monday, or you want to just do 3 shows?
we're taking off.
We're taking it. We need it. Look at us.
The question is anybody else taking off? They say that, yes, Americans are planning to do some road tripping this year, and this weekend will probably get it going. 65% of Americans, yeah. They say they're planning more road trips this year, I think because they're just tired of being at home. And so a lot of it is going to be going to see family members or friends. That's on the top of the list of destinations they feel safe enough to go see some friends.
Think about it. Some people missed birthdays and Mother's Day and all kind of stuff like that. I know some of my friends are doing some mini celebrations of stuff they missed.
Yeah, and if you have friends or family that don't have pre-existing conditions and aren't that old, then, hey, you seem healthy, good. All right, we'll take our precautions and take our chances.
Man, I got a gimped up family. Everybody's got pre-existing conditions, or they're a first responder. I can't see nobody.
Virginia looked horrified when you said people are planning on doing road trips. A road trip?
Yeah. I think it's going to be a big thing and probably starting this weekend.
Just in my world, there ain't nobody I can go see.
Like, you can't believe people are going on road trips.
Different strokes, y'all.
38% said they're going to be taking trips to landmarks in their very own state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outdoors, I could see that.
Yeah, there's a lot of great places in Florida that you don't even have to go very far to.
But we don't have one of those things like a house of mud. You know what I mean? Here in Florida.
Thank God.
Something cool.
Yeah, we got things like beaches.
Yeah.
And
You
the
go in
southernmost
it,
point.
it collapses on you, you die.
Yeah, lighthouses.
Make that whacked out news, though.
Forts. Yeah, we got better stuff. So what would it be like to be single right now? And they say this is kind of the new term that is out. It's called skin hunger.
Aw, Bird. You got that skin hunger, dog?
Don't bring up these single topics around the
Do
witch.
you? Okay.
I love this.
When babies are first
No,
born,
this is good, though.
this is the thing. When babies are first born,
Yeah.
they tell the mother to take off her top,
Right,
and
yeah.
they of course don't
Yes.
have a top on the baby. And skin to skin, they
Right.
say, is the best, most
Yeah.
comforting, wonderful thing for the soul. Follow me. What if you and Kevin recreated one of those mother-baby first moments just because you need it, Bird?
Do you have skin hunger?
So skin hunger is
Both of you get shirtless, and Kevin just cradles you on his chest.
you get hunger for the touch of skin on your body. Is that what this
It's
is?
a desire to be touched and have human contact, and apparently a lot of people were suffering from it during the pandemic, but that is the new term that they are using, skin hunger. So if you're, wait, what? Skin hunger? I have what?
Damn, Bird's got skin hunger?
Yes. He has carb skin hunger.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, the most I've been touched is when Virginia gave me that awkward hug on the air about a week and a half ago. I'm not even kidding you. Skin hunger. Skin hunger.
Num, 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 num.
Kevin can give you what you need.
Kevin don't want this.
Aw.
Kevin couldn't handle
I
this.
think he would do it for the good of your psyche.
This is the part where Virginia tries to make you
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable.
Forces
weird.
you into an
Yeah.
awkward bed that's
Yeah.
going to go nowhere.
Go absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, it'll get like 3 likes, and people are like, what are you guys doing that for? That
It'll be
makes
a
sense.
great Insta story.
Well, you guys really are jumping the shark again.
Yeah, this is so stupid. Yeah. Yeah, so it is really kind of changing the game, and people are looking for something to kind of curb their appetite for skin. And they say that one of the things that people are looking at now, and a lot of the single dating profiles, people are now posting up their coronavirus antibody test results. They say that that is helping them improve their chances of finding dates to show that they have coronavirus antibodies. So if you get with somebody, they wouldn't be contagious, at least you would think, according to what's going on right now. So I guess that's to prove that don't worry about it. I don't have it. Can't really get it. Not going to give it to you, even if I had it.
We can fool around. I've got the antibodies. I might have chlamydia, but I ain't got no corona.
Isn't it amazing? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The guy's he's just riddled with Hep C. He's got herpes all over his body.
But I'm COVID free.
Yeah. I got antibodies.
I didn't know they had elbow herpes. Look at that.
He's got it all. Yeah, there's a guy, too, in San Francisco that's taking a different tactic. Apparently, he was tired of dating apps and decided to buy Facebook ads to market himself. He's 28, and in the ad, he says, "Hey, what's up? I'm looking for a girlfriend, but since I'm sick of dating apps, I thought it'd be a hilarious idea to pay for Facebook ads to find one."
He kind of stopped it. Hey, what's up? I'm a douche. He kind of just stopped right there.
He was looking for women between the ages of 21 and 35. And he said he was focusing on fans of the wildly popular K-pop group BTS. Oh, boy. After 2 weeks, he's received more than 60 applications from women who saw his ad. That's the story.
I hate it so much.
I mean, how much does that even cost?
I hate it.
Yeah, hey, you're not going to be taking out Facebook ads to find ladies to quench your skin hunger?
No, I'm not. No, when skin hunger happens, you'll be the first person to know, Kev.
Okay.
I'll text you.
He'll be coming running towards you shirtless. You'll be like, "Uh-oh, it's here."
Yeah, okay.
No, you can't just go out and skin hunger right now. That's how you make a mistake. You got to be careful in these times of skin hungerless. You got to be careful you don't make a mistake.
Yeah.
I agree with your concept, not your
desires.
grammar, but I agree
Right.
with what you're saying, just not how you're saying it.
Gosh, the witch is so brutal.
You were talking golf carts, and you were talking about the governor.
Yes.
And somebody said, yeah, it is the governor, and all motor vehicles have them. So there you go.
Well,
You could do something to it to give you some speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you go 60?
Well, no, this guy had a custom-made one, and it angered other golfers because he would zip by them. He was kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield from Caddyshack.
Okay, yeah, he was a guy that had a lot of money, and he was like a party animal kind of thing, and
Yeah.
was irreverent. And
Smoke cigars and have
that
his.
guy.
Oh, that guy sounds so fun.
yeah.
He was a good
That's the guy you want to golf with.
He was a good tipper, very nice, unless you messed up something with his clubs, and then he turned into just a monster.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'd have messed with his clubs and then blamed you and then just stood in the bushes.
I accidentally put one of the important rich people, I put his clubs in the wrong trunk, and the car took off. And I remember he was eating his lunch, and it was like a 30-minute lunch. I go, oh my gosh, he is going to kill me, because this was a guy who I think he would have killed me.
Where did the car go?
I can't remember. It went down to like Boca. He didn't get his clubs. He was playing later somewhere else that day.
He puts him in the wrong car.
He got so mad. I ended up getting in a cart, and I just drove away. I couldn't even deal with it.
He drove for 2 days.
I was so scared of this guy. He was so mad. I got quite the talking to.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of these guys probably say governor, but they do it because they're British, not because they're talking about golf carts. Let's see how well Virginia can do here. She's an expert of pop culture. What famous actors have an accent in real life? I'll give you the actor, and you tell me if they're talking normally to their friends and their countrymen, would they have a British accent?
Okay.
Or not?
I mean, you really can't blow this one, because you are the dirt of the day. You do our celebrity dirt.
A lot of these actors, though, they're good.
I've got 10 for you.
Okay.
Jaybird, how many do you think Virginia will get right out of 10?
Let me size her up a little bit. She looks a little tired today. She's off her game.
That's my face.
Tired and off her game.
I can sleep for a week, still going to have this wrinkly ass face.
You're going to go no more than 40%.
Wow, 4 out of 10. That's all she's going to get right. Okay.
Prove me wrong, you little fig Newton.
Okay.
We're British.
You're weird.
Do British eat fig Newtons?
Actually, I did the research. I don't think they do.
Yeah, that feels like an
American wrong.
thing.
And they love French fries in France.
Well, we did a battle rap against Fig Newtons, me and the snack pack,
Yeah.
and it was all British this and British that. And one of our British listeners goes, "Dude, we hate Fig Newtons. What the hell are you talking about?"
Right. Okay, what do you think? British accent or not when they're not acting? The guy who played Superman, is it Henry Cavill? How do you say his name? What do you think, Virginia? Does he have a British accent?
Is he British? I'm going to say he's not British.
You're going to say no on that. You are
Damn it. Damn
wrong.
it.
He has a British accent.
You get shocked.
Uh-oh.
How about Ryan Gosling?
Not British.
Think about it.
Don't talk to me. I think not British. Oh,
You're going to say no accent?
no accent.
You are correct.
She's back.
Okay. What about Idris Elba?
Idris Elba is British.
Okay. You are correct.
And it makes him sexier. I just think if you're a hot guy and you have that British accent, you slay.
I like a British accent on a girl.
Anybody, hot guy, hot girl, British accent, yeah.
Hey, J-Bird. Oh, hey, how you doing, J-Bird?
And they're sassy.
But
like
not
that
too-
Chloe from Hot to Handle.
But not too like not mean sassy like you. Like a fun, like a sexy sassy. Yeah, that would be fun.
Okay. All right. Next up here, what do you think about Ethan Hawke?
No accent.
Gonna go no accent? Correct again.
All right.
Jaybird, she's now at 3 out of 4. Yeah.
Should have made him harder.
He should have made him harder.
Okay.
This is tricky, though, because a lot of these actors you don't know.
You don't know.
And then when you hear him really talk, you're like, oh, that's the way he sounds.
Okay. All right. Next up here, Virginia. Christian Bale. Christian Bale played Batman for a while. When he's talking normally in life, does he have
I'm trying to think back to that
an
video.
accent?
He was yelling at that guy on the set.
You're so amateur, man. You're so amateur. But
Did he have an accent?
I heard he stayed in character. I'm not kidding you. I heard that he stayed in character to yell at him.
Which is awesome. I'm going to say no accent.
You're going to say no accent, and you would be incorrect.
Oh, is he British?
He's Welsh.
Oh.
Yes. In the United Kingdom there. Okay. So we got...
But I think when you listen back to that audio, he has an accent when he's talking normally. But if you listen to him yelling at the guy, he's still speaking with an American accent.
Interesting.
Okay. What do you think about this? Andrew Garfield. He's the guy that plays Spider-Man, or did in one of the franchises.
Also in The Social Networking.
The Social Network?
Yes.
Does he have a British accent when he's not acting, Virginia?
Garfield sounds very British and fancy. I have no idea. Yes, British accent.
Accidentally correct.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, he was raised. He was born in Los Angeles and raised.
He was playing a high school
British.
kid. My man was like 33 years old.
Okay.
What about Adrian Brody?
You love him.
I do love him.
Adrian Brody.
You think he's hot, right?
I do. He's got a big nose.
You
And he-
love you a big
He's got
nose.
swagger. We actually got to hang out in the same room with him one time. Kind of awesome.
That's such a weak name.
He was in the theater, and it was a movie premiere.
That's such a weak name.
I was like, oh my gosh.
I once ate at Burt Reynolds' diner. Yeah, Burt Reynolds wasn't there, but it was still his diner.
Oh, this guy was in the room. Your story is not as good.
Okay.
No accent.
You're going to say on Adrian Brody, no accent. You are correct again, Virginia. Wow. Okay, Jaybird, so far she has gotten 5 correct.
You've proven me wrong. Congratulations.
Okay. What about this? Do you think Tom Hardy, does he have a British accent or not? Tom Hardy.
Who's Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy, he was Bane in one of the Batman movies, and he's kind of like all over the place now.
I knew who everyone you say is, Kev, right? On that whole list. Maybe I should do the dirt. I don't know. Dirt of the J.
Okay. You don't know who he is?
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy.
Sounds British. I'm going to go accent.
You're going to go accent? Yes. Got another one, Jaybird.
It's annoying how accidentally right you are.
Yeah. She's only got 2 more here. Okay. What about Hugh Laurie? British accent or not?
From House.
I know it. I know who that is.
I'm not sure if you do.
Hugh Laurie does not have an accent. I don't know. Does he?
Yes.
Oh, he does. Damn. I
Dang,
don't know.
Virginia.
I don't know him.
Okay.
Kev, why are you texting me that you want me to do the dirt tomorrow?
You have 1 more here, Virginia. 1 more. You have right now got 6 out of 9 correct. Robert Pattinson. Does he have a British accent?
Yes.
Gonna say yes. Very nice. 7 out of 10, 70%, Jaybird.
Decent. Not bad.
Okay, that's your dirt girl right there.
I know.
That's what you got in every high school quiz. That's good.
Still passing.
70's passing.
70's great.
Look, I'm very happy with the C.
Yeah.
Average. It got me through.
Well, I'm here today,
Yeah,
right?
I'm here, baby.
That's all I want to be.
I'm still standing.
It's all good.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
Talk about a little variety in where you're staying with this 3-day weekend. There are a lot of local hotels here in South Florida. They're hoping that people might come out and stay there for a little change of pace, saying, hey, we're doing all the stuff you need to fight off the coronavirus, social distancing, all that good stuff, sanitation at the top priority. You'll be safe from coronavirus. Come see us and stay with us this weekend for a little staycation.
KVJ Staycation.
Yeah. Good times, huh?
We're all set differently, Kev.
That's right. Yeah, I saw like the Ben, which is a pretty new place downtown West Palm Beach. That's a place you could go and stay. They got that nice Spruzzo's rooftop restaurant there with a pool.
I like your answer when I asked if your daughter Caitlin was wearing a mask. No, not at all.
Duh.
Yes.
He was almost like a bird.
Yeah.
You've said dumb stuff before.
And she was saying that the avenue of down there was completely packed.
Packed. Yeah, packed. A lot of the bars were packed. It doesn't sound like... And I was trying to get, exacts, and I don't have that. But I was just, so
Dad,
I don't know.
you need to look on her Insta story. It's fire.
It's fire.
She does
Probably
a great
is, yeah.
job.
See, I thought it was more lit than fire.
She's one of my favorites to watch on Insta
Oh, yeah.
story.
She's living her best life, or whatever you call it.
How's Dad doing? Dad's living his worst life.
My best life's over.
You passed the baton to her.
I did. You go, young one. Go live your best life. Mine
Have
is
a great
over.
time.
It's just a waiting game.
Yeah,
now
that's right.
For Dad.
I'm just. What does DeSantis say? I'm in God's waiting room. Just biding my time until that day. That's all I'm doing. There's your positivity. Show's
man.
over.
I gotta bring it.
That was the funniest thing I've ever heard a politician say. But then as soon as he said it, you think he was like, uh-oh, I shouldn't have said
Well, he
that.
probably thought it's like know your room. In certain places, yeah, they'd be, you're right, it is God's waiting room. And he looks around like, everybody here.
Uh-oh. Everybody here is 70 plus.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right, Bird, real positivity for a change.
Light travels faster than sound. This is why some people appear bright until you hear them speak.
Oh, yes. I like that one.
Kind of like a burn. A
Yes,
positive burn.
That is a positive burn.
Suck it.